Morning, it's day 99, it's about 20 to 7 and I'm about 9 miles out from Belden, this very small town, I guess, of Belden. It is a 9-mile steep downhill approach, and of course, as I know too well now, that means there's an even steeper, even longer climb straight afterwards. I don't actually have any intentions of going to Belden at this stage. Certainly don't need to resupply or anything. At the moment, I'm wondering if I can delay digging my morning hole for 9 miles or 15 kilometres to hopefully find a real bathroom as I pass through Belden. So I guess that's my goal for this morning. Don't shit myself. Pretty rough night. I wanted an early night. I set up in a spot which just seemed too good to be true. It was just by a little bit of water and there's no one there, and I set up early and I was all set up and having dinner when a lot of people turned up. I thought it was gonna, well, it was cool actually. It was one guy I haven't seen since the very start, so it was good to catch up with him for a little bit, even if it was through the wall of my tent because I was already in bed. But unfortunately, two little stoner fuckwits. I mean, they're nice kids, but they're just kids. They saw the firing and decided they haven't had a campfire since the Sierra, so they started a campfire and yeah, sat up just talking pure shit for a few hours. I don't think I would have cared so much if they'd at least tried to keep their voice or their stupid stoner laughs. Sorry to anyone who does smoke. I don't care if you smoke. A lot of my friends smoke, but yeah, you know the type, stereotypical stoners who are just permanently high and just talk pure shit. I mean, at least try and solve the world's problems. Like, if you're sitting there talking quietly, talking about the issues and trying to, figure out better ways of doing things, I'm fine with that. But when you're sitting there just talking pure shit, yeah. Thankfully, being a rather large person, I think somehow being Australian helps as well, and also my fairly blunt approach to everything. Around at 9 o'clock, which is when it's basically dark, and I'd been in bed for almost 2 hours trying to sleep with earplugs in. I got up and just sounds like, you guys are going to wrap this up pretty soon, yeah? And oh yeah, and they put the fire out almost straight away and went to bed themselves. So part of me wishes I hadn't waited so long to lose my shit. Well, not lose my shit, but get pissed off enough to actually say something. But in the end, it is a lot earlier here. Like, by 9 o'clock it's basically dark, and that's pretty much considered hiking midnight, so it's effectively given them till midnight, and I was like, "Oi, shut up." But yeah, fortunately, I mean, it's nice and overcast this morning. I did end up sleeping in. I woke up, had a normal-ish hour, slept some more, then I had my breakfast, which I do in bed every morning, and then I decided I was still tired, so I stayed in bed thinking I'll just have a lazy day. I mean, there is pressure to do miles. Not pressure, but I'm putting pressure on myself to do miles, but it's not overly necessary at the moment. There's no need to start running just yet, so I decided to let myself catch up on a little bit more sleep and stay in bed and have a more relaxed day. And my sleeping has been rewarded with some actually refreshing overcast weather that just hasn't existed on the trail so far. It's cool. I mean, it is still early. I'm hoping it stays overcast all day, or at least till I get out of climb. If it stays cool and overcast, that'll almost be a reward. I must have done something good. But yeah, I think the other alternative is if it doesn't stay overcast, if the sun comes out and by the time I drop down these 4,000 feet or whatever it is, down into Belden, right down to almost 2,000 feet above sea level, so very low by comparison to everything else. If it's hot as hell down there, I may stick my head in the pub and just hang out there all afternoon, and then head out in the late afternoon in the evening to do the climb. So there's options. There's always options. But for now, I'll go back to the peaceful early morning hiking. Well, not so early morning, but peaceful morning hiking. Oh, and I've just seen something in the distance there, which I really hope isn't me. I really, really, really hope that's not the trail switchbacking its way up that hill. I mean, I like switchback, it's much better than going straight up, but that looks exposed and horrible. So let's hope and pray that's not the trail. Alright, I am just headed out of Belden up this big old climb. Yes. I can't remember the actual altitude gain. I'm going to call it like 4,000 to 5,000 feet. It's got over 1 kilometre in vertical. It's dragged out over about 16 kilometres so, or 10-ish miles, give or take a mile or two. I didn't actually bother researching it before this video. I was going to have a look and just went, it's a long uphill, take my word for it. Belden town, population 7, is currently gearing up for one of their many festivals this weekend. So today's Friday, and they're gearing up for a big old rave this weekend. So I'm rather happy to be getting out of there. There was a few pretty painful looking heads floating around in there. Well, people who looked like their heads were in pain this morning, so I guess some people got there early and partied last night. So yeah, apparently the numbers are supposed to increase dramatically today and into tomorrow. So yeah, I'm super glad I'm not going to be there. I just stopped in, got some breakfast, bought a few things from the little store, and yeah, it's still nice and overcast. Obviously it's warmed up a little bit since this morning, but overall it's still very pleasant compared to what the temperature usually is from this time onwards. I have somehow managed to reacquire my itchy, unpleasant rear end situation. I don't know what's caused it, but it's come back pretty decently in the last couple of days. It was seemingly gone, but so I have no idea what's triggering it at the moment. I'm back to alternating between a couple of different creams, trying to do what Dr. Google said, but yeah, I can't figure it out. So at this stage, I'm back to hiking with extra ventilation and trading one itchy area for potentially one chafed inner thigh area. It's frustrating because I have a lot of time to think about. Well, this only started as I left Mammoth, a couple of days out of Mammoth. And I spent a lot of time thinking about what's changed between there and here in terms of diet, and I mean, not much. So yeah, trying to figure that one out is not a lot of fun, but I have plenty of time to think about it. Yeah, it's just one thing after another. So foot seems to be just fine now, other than the odd little reminder every now and then. I can actually tie my shoelaces on it. You know, shoes are tied up on both feet now, and I walk basically pain-free, and it doesn't hurt to sort of stretch it out anymore, so I make sure I stretch it every day. The massage the day before yesterday certainly highlighted just how much range of motion I've been losing out here by just only moving my body in a certain way all day, every day. So, you know, that's helping. And everything else, like I'm not taking ibuprofen at night anymore for it, so I mean, I don't know, maybe that's the fact that maybe the ibuprofen was helping to suppress the itch. It's got me stuffed. For now, the only thing I can do is keep walking, it's just, yeah, as I said, frustrated. I'll be coming up on almost 400 miles of, or what's that, 400 miles is about 600 and something kilometers of itchy butt. Can't be that long to go, right? I'll figure it out. Chest is only a couple of days away. Worst case scenario, wait, today's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So worst case scenario, I'll try and see someone in Chester on Monday, try and get something different, but we'll see how it goes between now and then. For now, more climbing. I'm gonna put an audio book in, I think, and try and find something that will remain interesting for the entirety of this climb. Yeah, it's still good. Still moving forward. Gonna hit halfway tomorrow, so that'll be good.